on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with my Red Eyes deck profile for the 2017 format. Believe it or not guys, this deck is one of the most highly requested deck profiles ever since the new ban list dropped, and I'm sorry guys that it took me quite some time to give you guys on this updated list, but nonetheless guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This deck is absolutely amazing and it's very fun to play with. If you guys are looking for a deck to play on a local slash casual level, you guys can definitely pick this up for relatively really cheap and just play this with your friends. And I love this deck because one, Joey is one of my favorite characters of all time in the Yu-Gi-Oh animated series. So nonetheless guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys can smash the video with 1,000+ likes, that'll be very amazing guys. And also I'll be showcasing you guys my side deck, my extra deck, and also the main deck of the deck, and the reasons why I play the cards that I do play in the deck. Before I get started this video, I just want to say that for those of you who want to get notified on each time I upload videos, make sure you guys join the it is really important to join the notification squad, so that way that you guys can get notified on each time I upload videos. So make sure you guys click on the bell button right next to the subscribe button to get notified on each time I upload videos. Alright guys, start with the monsters. You are playing the one Red Eyes Darkest Metal, you know, arguably one of the best Red Eyes monsters in the deck. Being able to just extend combo plays and having a 2800 beat stick on the board, it's absolutely amazing. So you want to play one Red Eyes Darkest Metal Dragon. It's just really strong in the deck. Next off, you are playing a Red Eyes deck. Triple Red Eyes B Dragon, of course, you know, the main boss monster of the deck, and double Red Eyes Flare Dragon. Okay, Red Eyes Flare Dragon. The Dragon Gemini, in fact, if the damage calculations perform involving this card, at the end of the battle phase, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's original attack. So basically, what you can do with Black Flare Dragon is that if you already normal summon this card, so let's say that you special summon this card off like Silver's Cry, if you activate its effect to normal summon it, you can basically attack. If the attack goes through, let's say you're attacking directly for 2400, so you deal 2400 if you have damage, you can activate its effect to basically deal another 2400 damage to your opponent. So that's directly 4800 damage to opponent, which is really strong. Next off, for our one-offs, you want to play the one Red Eyes Retro Dragon. Red Eyes Retro Dragon is essentially like the hand trap of this deck. If you guys don't know what Red Eyes Retro Dragon does, is that if a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monsters you control, except Red Eyes B Chick, is destroyed by battle or by your opponent's card effect, and sent to the graveyard. While this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position and special summon all those monsters that was destroyed. So that way that, for example, if you have double Red Eyes on the field and your opponent activate cards like Regeki, okay, Red Eyes will get destroyed, and then you can activate Red Eyes Retro Dragon, special summon Retro Dragon from your hand, and then revive back those the two Red Eyes monster that was destroyed by Regeki back to your field. So that way that one, you have a 1700 beat stick on the board, and also you have two more Red Eyes, which gives you access into a Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. And one Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact, you know, it's obvious, it is for your Red Eyes Fusion. The one Summon Skull, this card is also for the Red Eyes Fusion as well. This card is a brick. You don't want to see it in your opening hand, so that's why you only play one. And once you can resolve Red Eyes Fusion, you're basically getting this dead card out of your deck. And last but not least, you are playing the one Arc Brave Dragon for the Red Eyes deck. You can actually Foolish Bury this card, or you know, activate cards like 1-for-1 to send this card from your hand to the graveyard, or constantly even reviving this card off you know, Return of the Dragon Lords. And each time it's sent to the graveyard during the standby phase, you basically get a special summon a Red Eyes monster from your grave, which is really strong. So the new addition to the deck is definitely the one Arc Brave Dragon. For the baby aspect of the deck, is you want to play double Black Stone of Legend. This card is really amazing. If you guys don't know what Black Stone of Legend does, you can normal summon this card, activate its effect, and tribute it to special summon a Red Eyes monster directly from your deck, which is really good. So you tribute this card, special summon Red Eyes, target one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, shuffle it back to the deck, and add this card to your hand, so that way that you have a Red Eyes played during your next turn. Next, we're gonna play the triple Black Metal Dragon. There's a combo with this deck, and that's why I chose to just maximize myself and play 3 copies of this card. And my build is more likely different from others because I, you know, want to utilize Black Metal Dragon the most in the deck. It's a searcher for any Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. You know, it searches all your spells, Red Eyes Insight, Fusion, the traps, which is really amazing. And also gives you your Red Eyes a 600 attack boost, which is really good as well, making Red Eyes 3000 attack, which is pretty huge. And this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You basically get to add any Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand, and that's why I am using this engine back in the deck again. You want to play double Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron is really good in the deck, and I'll showcase you guys some combos throughout the end of the video. But if you guys remember, and if you guys are a long time subscriber to this channel, I played this card in my previous deck profile, and you guys have been loving this card and how powerful this card is with Junk Synchron and Black Metal Dragon. What you can do with Junk Synchron is that if you have Black Metal Dragon in graveyard, you can normal summon Junk Synchron, special summon a Black Metal Dragon from a graveyard, and then you synchro summon into Phonon Pulse Dragon, and then when this card is sent you know, to the graveyard, you get a search a Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand, which it's going to make you search a Red Eyes Darkest Metal Dragon from your deck to your hand. Then you basically just combo off from there, which is really strong. So Junk Synchron is there. It also gives you access into level 10 Synchro Leo, which is really good. And last but not least, you want to play the one Maxi You guys don't know how powerful Maxi is, and the one glow up bulb to round off our deck. Glow up bulb, especially with a pure level 7 deck, you basically get to give you access into your I keep saying rank, level 8 synchro plays like Omega and Stardust Dragon, which is really good. For the spells you want to play, triple Red Eyes Insight. This card searches all your Red Eye spawn trap cards from your deck to your hand. Insight basically is a foolish burial, and at the same time helps you search any Red Eye spawn trap card from your deck to your hand. Summon one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Add one Red Eyes spawn trap card from your deck to your hand. Next up, you're going to play double cards of the Redstone. It's unfortunate that you can only activate this card only once per turn, so that's the only downside of that card. Double Red Eyes Fusion. Next up to your revival spells, one Silver's Cry, rise back your Red Eyes, and also a triple Return of the Dragon Lords. You guys don't know how powerful this card is. And also reviving Archwave Dragon is really good as well. Next off, for a staples of the deck, you're going to play double Lure of Darkness. Helps you draw into all your combo pieces that you need to see. 1/1 for 1, really good, guys. With a Black Metal Dragon, also the Black Metal Legend. 1 tuning to search out the Junk Synchron. 1 Regeki, 1 Soul Charge, and 1 Foolish Burial to round off our spells. So that's pretty much it for the spells, guys. Let's go off to our traps. For the traps, you only play, a very minimal amount of traps. You want to play the 1 Return of the Red Eyes. Card is essentially a Call Haunted for Red Eyes, which is really good. And also 1 Red Eye Spirit searches off. You can search this card off the Red Eyes Insight, which is really good. And it's a Monster Reborn for Red Eyes. And last but not least, you want to play the 1 Solemn Warning and 1 Solemn Scolding to round off our traps. You guys can play any trap amount that you guys want. You guys can play double strikes if you guys would like. And it's all up to personal preference on what you guys want to play. But I think Solemn Scolding and Solemn Warning is really good. Is because you're essentially playing 2 warnings in the deck, and especially against cards like Masterpiece, Scolding and Solemn Warning is just really, really good against it. And in this deck, you're barely going to set anything. All your cards are going to be face up, such as cards as Return of the Red Eyes. And then if you open up these two, it's pretty good because you can activate this card, and then you're freely able to activate Solemn Scolding because you do not have any other set card. Side deck, guys, as always, is all up to personal preference on what you guys want to play. But to basically combat against the meta, is you want to play the Jizukuru, the 1 Gamma Seal, and the 1 Komungus, the Sticky String Kaiju. It's really important to play the Sticky String Kaiju because you usually give them the Gamma Seal, and you usually give yourself a Komungus, so that way that Komungus is level 7, so it gives you access to rank 7 XC's play. So it's really important to play this card in your deck. So Komungus is just really good. And then you want to play Double Slumber to add into your side deck for basically board wipes, especially against Zodiac, which is really good. Triple Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, really good against Dragonic Diagram and cards like Barrage. Also Cosmic Cyclone, really good against the True King Draco, not the True Draco matchup. Double Storm Mirror Force, especially going first, you can set a board and just protect your monsters from being destroyed by battle. It's just really amazing as well, and it basically punishes players that overextend the board. Double on Any Nightmare, really good against Floodgates, and also hits the Dragonic Diagram, which is really amazing. And it's a multiple MST per turn, which is very powerful. And last but not least, you want to play the 1 Imperial Order to round off our side deck. And let's go out to your extra deck. Let's go up to your extra deck. For your extra deck, you're going to play triple Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon is the main card of the deck. It's anytime your opponent activates a card or effect or anything, your opponent loses founded life points. And also you can attach the XC's material from this card, especially when the Red Eyes from the graveyard, so that way that you're able to apply more pressure on the board, which is really amazing. And surprisingly, I actually went into 3 of these one time, which is really cool. Double Big Eye, 1 Gaia Dragon and Thunder Charger, and 1 Mecha Phantom Beast. Draco Sack, I am missing a Master Blades, so make sure you guys put a Master Blades on the side. So I am playing a 14 card extra deck because the missing spot is a Master Blade. So let's go off into your synchros. You want to play the Herald of Arc Light, 1 Phonon False Dragon. This is important for the combo, which I'll showcase you guys later on in the deck profile. 1 Leo, which is really good. Leo, you can easily make it with Red Eyes and Junk Synchron, which is really nice. 1 Cyframe Lord Omega, 1 Stardust Dragon, and last but not least, you want to play the 1 Meteor Black Comet Dragon and the Archfiend Black Skull Dragon to round off your extra deck. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. Let's go off to the very quick combo real quick. Alright, guys, so why Junk Synchron is just so good in this deck? It's because it has a lot of synergy with Black Metal Dragon. If you guys don't know what Junk Synchron does, is that when this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 2 or lower monster from your graveyard in face of the defense position, but the monster's effect is negated. But it doesn't matter because Black Metal Dragon, it's a graveyard effect, so it activates when it's sent to the graveyard. So it doesn't matter if its on-field effect is negated. It doesn't really have an on-field effect anyways, so Junk Synchron just works really well with Black Metal Dragon. So in this combo, what you need is literally a Black Metal Dragon in graveyard, okay, which you're more likely gonna have most of the time, and a Junk Synchron. What you can do at this point is that you can normal summon Junk Synchron, activate Junk Synchron as effect, special summon a Black Metal Dragon in the graveyard, and then this gives you guys a level 4 Synchro monster. You can synchro these two to the graveyard to special summon the Phonon Pulse Dragon. Okay, and this card is irrelevant. The only reason why you special summon this card is because it's a level 4 Dragon monster. Do not activate Phonon Pulse Dragon effect. I repeat, do not activate Phonon Pulse Dragon's effect, because it after you activate Phonon Pulse Dragon, the only thing that you can special summon is Synchro monsters, and you do not want to do that. And once Black Metal Dragon sends your graveyard, you get to search a Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. And you know, with this situation, if you usually search the Red Eyes Darkest Metal, because you do have, you know, you're probably gonna have a Red Eyes monster in hand, or also a Red Eyes monster in grave. What you can do is that you can banish the Phonon Pulse Dragon, you know, summon Red Eyes Darkest Metal, and at this point, if you have a Red Eyes in grave, which you're more than likely going to do, and that's why you searched out the Red Eyes Darkest Metal Dragon, you can activate this to either special summon the Red Eyes Beat Dragon from your hand or your graveyard. Okay, let's say like late game, if you have access to Red Eyes Inside, Silver's Cry, and also Junk Synchron. Like, let's say this is your hand and these are in your graveyard. Okay, for example, what you can do is that, like, you can activate Junk Synchron. Okay, activate the effect, special summon a Black Metal Dragon, synchro summon these two into a Phonon Pulse Dragon. So this is your grave right here. Okay, your grave. Phonon Pulse Dragon, Black Metal Dragon gets sent to the graveyard. You get a search out the Red Eyes, you know, Darkest Metal. Banish this, special summon a Red Eyes Darkest Metal. You can activate Red Eyes Insight, for example, to basically dump a Red Eyes to your grave. Okay, and then you search, let's say you search this, like for next turn. You search like this, okay? Like a Return of the Red Eyes, add it to your hand. What you can do is that you can activate Red Eyes Darkest Metal Dragon effect to special summon Red Eyes from your graveyard, and then you can activate Silver's Cry, okay? Or Return of the Dragon Lords. If you have Return of the Dragon Lords, it's like 100 times better. You activate Return of the Dragon Lord or Silver's Cry, special summon the Red Eyes monster, overlay these two to the grave, okay? To special summon a Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Like, there's so many plays that you can do with this deck, which is really insane. But that's why Junk Synchron is just so good, because it basically helps you get into this card, which is really strong. And then you have this next turn, you just set it, which is really powerful. And you have a card that basically deals 500 life points for each time your opponent activates a card and things like that. So yeah, guys, so that's the basic concept behind Junk Synchron. You're able to recur back, you know, Black Metal Dragon to basically get to search any Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. It's just really powerful. And here's basically like a small combo that you can do. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. And it's just Sam from Team Samurai. Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace!